PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy, Three-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. So you know, ish is real. And I don't mean ish from the Joe Budden podcast. You know ish is real when Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast decides to chime in and give their opinions and stemming from the rumors, speculations, and tweets. This, that, and the third. They didn't speak about it Wednesday, but they made sure they got into it this morning. I believe Queen's Flip, who we all know from the battle rap community, man, who's been close to battle rap for years. He's battled Jay Black. He's had his exploration series and everything like that. He would speak to Khan, DNA at one time, then have Rex, Mook, and Shine, and then driving the whip with Shotgun Suge or Red or Lux or somebody like that. So yeah, he's done stuff with Jazz the Rapper. So to see Queen's Flip grind from battle rap to now, you know, doing his blogs, Queen's Flip show, now he's on a Joe Budden podcast. We've all seen Queen's Flip rise and grind, right? So I believe these topics, or this topic, pardon me, was well orchestrated by Queen's Flip. Yeah, we know Joe Budden's part of the podcast. We know Ice, that's Arsenal's brother and everything like that. But I really believe Queen's Flip was the one when they had their meetings on topics that they were going to talk about, that Queen's Flip had brought this topic up to the team and said, yo, I think we should discuss this. I think we should look into this. I think this is a discussion we have across the board, right? Joe talks about talks about fight etiquette. Like after a fight, there should be etiquette. After a alleged fight, people are so quick to grab their 5G phone or and go straight to the internet and air out grievances, right? Joe spoke about how, when he got punched in his grill by Raekwon and the Wu-Tang Cats, that he went straight to the camera. Now, I don't know if he tried to say that, if Papoose or Eazy got into this so-called alleged altercation, that he tried to compare himself to saying that, I went on camera after my situation. How come nobody else is going on camera after their situation? I don't know. That's what I took from what Joe was going about when he started talking about this, right? Now, Eazy the Block Captain, who we know has been on the Joe Budden podcast with Remy. He's also been on Queen's Flip podcast, so he's made his rounds and stuff like that. But I felt listening to the pod that I don't want to say they're picking sides at all. I don't want to say that they're picking sides. But I kind of feel, let's be real, Joe Budden and Remy, we've seen them, when was that, State of Emergency, whatever, State of the Culture pod show they had, Rem, Joe, and a couple other people and everything like that. So we know the relationship between Joe Budden and Remy Ma, right? But I felt like they were getting at Eazy more than anyone else when it came to speculation on what's going on. I felt like Joe especially, I felt like he had more, I don't want to use the word fervor or use the word, he had more words for Eazy than he had any of the parties that was involved, right? Queen's Flip, now him and Joe and the guys are having a back and forth, and Queen's Flip asked Joe what Eazy did, and when he said what Eazy did is when he went on Twitter and told Papoose yesterday, you want to tell the people what's going on, or I will, right? Queen's Flip is asking Joe by Eazy the Block Captain tweeting that, is that a cry for help? And I'm thinking to myself, a cry for help? Whether I think Eazy should not have done that or not, I still don't think that's a cry for help. I don't think that means a cry for help. A cry for help from who? From the public? Are we trying to say that he's trying to save face? Or are we saying that, and like I said in my blog yesterday, throughout this whole ordeal and conversation and speculation and rumors, Papoose, to everybody that's been speaking about, he looks like the good one in this whole ordeal. Why? Because he's quiet. He's the one they saying that was the aggressor. If you want to go in that bag. So to the general public, it looks like Papoose is the right guy, right? Like, Joe said he didn't like any of the ish that Eazy's doing right now, but what did Eazy really do, Joe? But just put out a tweet, right? Then he said, Joe Budden said something that was very interesting. He said Papoose and Remy are family. He didn't say Eazy the block captain is family. Yeah, Eazy, you got on my podcast because of Rem, because of my relationship with Remy Ma. And yeah, I might know some of your battles, but, you know, it's because of Remy Ma why, you know, you might have been on his podcast, right? So, very interesting to hear Joe Budden say Pap and Remy are family, because if you're standing on that island where you're saying that's your family, and you're not saying Eazy the block captain is family at all, that speaks high decibel volumes. It just does. I don't need to be math for my expert opinion and read between the lines. You know, I'm paying attention. You know, I don't got to skim through nothing. Like what Joe says, do y'all skim through it? Skim through music? No, I don't got to skim through nothing. It's right there in your face on what's being said, right? Joe even talked about a lawsuit. What if this is Eazy trying to get a check out of all this? Listen, man, do I believe Eazy the block captain trying to get a check or a lawsuit through this situation? I don't think that at all. I don't think. That's just my opinion. My opinion, how I feel. I do not believe Eazy the block captain is trying to sue anyone or get a lawsuit out of anybody. And I agree with Ish also when he said if Eazy tried to do that, the battle rap community and street dudes would be on his helmet. Would be on his helmet if Eazy tried to go in that bag, right? They spoke about Eazy's cease and desist situation. Flip even spoke about how Ali Boom and if battle rappers got caught telling for whatever reason that people would get at them. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Queen's Flip to me is the HNIC, the person that orchestrated this conversation when they were having meetings and discussions the night before, the morning of what the topics are we going to talk about. Hey, Flip, anything you want to bring to the table? Yeah, I want to speak about this Eazy the block captain and Papoose situation. That's what I thoroughly believe, just by how they were coming off. You know, shout out to the JPP, but they did a lot of pocket watching, how much this person got, how much he got for this battle, and everything like that. And this is when sometimes Joe and Flipping them, y'all be so misinformed sometimes when it comes to battle rap, because y'all talking about Eazy going to RBE. Flip, come on, man. Don't you know that RBE and URL got court situations going on? So I don't think we're going to see Eazy the block captain on Rare Breed Entertainment anytime soon. And then y'all speaking about King of the Dot. King of the Dot has one event, 2 events at tops, if that. They've only had like 1 event this year. The Pat Stay tribute and everything like that. So when y'all be saying things sometimes, go hire a battle rap consultant, Joe. Like somebody that's going, because if I was there sitting next to y'all and y'all made that comment, I would have been like, yo, what y'all talking about? You know? And then y'all talking about King of the Dot. Listen, man. It's so interesting now. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone thinks they know what's happening. People are saying this is fixed. People are saying that Eazy and Papoose trying to get a battle out of this. I don't believe that. I'm going to say it again. I don't believe we're not going to get no Eazy the block captain Papoose battle. I strongly believe that. If that happens, dog, I don't know what I will pay one of y'all if that happens. I've even seen conspiracy theorists said, oh, tomorrow at the BET Awards, don't be surprised if Eazy brings out, if Papoose and them bring out Eazy and do a song together. Like, the things y'all be saying are like, yo, are like, whoa, with my Black Rob voice, whoa, R.I.P. Black Rob, but whoa. So, listen, like I said, listening to Joe Budden podcast today, it tells me everything I need to know. Obviously, Joe and them are more familiar with Pap and Rem, so I guess that's why I can hear maybe Joe why he's saying they're family and stuff like that. Eazy the Block Cap is a battle rapper, and Joe trying to say he has no allegiance, has no dog in the fight. I strongly disagree, Joe, that you have no dog in the fight because you're saying Pap and Rem is your family. So leave comments at the bottom and tell me what y'all think, man. Well.